Zoro's happy. Hello and welcome, this is Giraffe Reactions and we're having another One Piece, baby. We're getting another fight. We're getting Zoro versus Ryuma. We're getting Dr. Hogback versus Dr. Chopper. Oars is obeying Moria now. Holy shit. And the power levels over the roof, ladies and gents. Jigoro, Ryuma and Brook, final justifications of strength, and they are heavy hitters. Check it out! And there we are, episode 362. Let's go! Let's see what's gonna happen. Last video finished with exactly that screen when Zoro fought Ryuma, and is that whole fight went off screen 5 minutes early. Alright, so we gonna get it or what? 3 sword side swordsman, I've never heard about it. I can't let you see it in action. Ooh. So Zoro is literally handicapped for that fight, isn't it? Okay? So we gonna see, I'm gonna see the fight. What a shock! Holy moly! Okay, he's starting with an attack straight away. He used the pistol. Just how strong is he? Yeah, Zoro is damn strong, we know that. Throw! Yeah! The attacks were nearly simultaneous. Okay. It means their strengths lie in the same areas. Ooh. However, Zoro is not fighting seriously yet. Okay? Okay. We're getting a swordplay now. Way different attacks than Sanji's, isn't it? Way better. But Sanji will not even fought seriously. And Zoro, he died there. No, at least not full strength. I mean, he's fighting full strength, which he's capable of because he don't have the sword. He's literally dead. Yeah? Rashomon! He blocked my attack. Holy shit, they destroying. Okay. They just destroying. He's not that weak, this zombie. Yeah. Ha! I'm loving this fight. Yeah, it's really taking me in. Impressive! But why Zoro lost last video? Huh. One sword now? Huh. Got him. He got him, yeah? That was so quick that the top of the building didn't even fall down properly. So who won the fight? Oh, so Zombie lost. They tricked me last video. Once the legendary samurai wielded the great sword Shushui. I'm sure this katana would be happy to have you as its master. Ooh, the fight is over. Never seen duel like this. He was playing with Brook. He gave him the sword. He gave away this, but there was no salt at all. Alright, that would be it. Such a quick but tense fight. I like it by a lot compared to the yesterday, 2 days ago video. Rest in peace, samurai. I will pretend that our duel never happened. He's coming back to Moria. He destroyed those zombies. So what you gonna do, Luffy? Only Moria left, isn't it? The rest is done. Very interesting. What Luffy gonna say? What Luffy gonna do now? So that's it. We got the whole fight between Zoro and the samurai concluded. It was very tense and likable fight compared to the previous episode, surprisingly. Yeah, nothing else apart of that happened. So yeah, don't forget to give me a like and subscribe. Let's see what's gonna happen next. Only Moria left, right? Episode 363. Ah, there's still Hogback and those two. I forgot about them. They aren't alive. So I'm assuming her death literally changed him, and then he just simply rotten on the thriller bar. Wonderful woman. Would you even thought that you have a chance? And then you rotten to the core. He literally lost his mind. Yeah. Chopper just delete him, he already lost his mind. We can see that already. He had such a poor life, even though he was a genius. He enhanced her body. Wow. Penguin got friendly fire again. Wow! Robin had no chance against this. Sanji and Chopper always gonna fight. Okay! What? They... That's it. So Oars is back, and what? He's gonna fight Luffy now? Yeah, that's bad. Hogback is a genius who was literally tossed away by the blondie, and then she got the accident, and he simply lost the purpose of living. That's what I'm thinking. That's why he joined Moria. Sad life, but he could choose way better. It just doesn't have strong will to face the consequences of what happened and yeah, live on. He just simply give up. He wants to live in the past. That's what's happening with Hogback. Okay, don't forget to give me a like, and final episode. Episode 364. Let's go. What's happening? What kind of attack this is? Suplex. Unexpected attack. So this is the zombie, yeah! Luffy zombie came back. Luffy's upset on his shadow. Yeah? But if you're gonna kill Luffy and toss them into their ship, I don't care if any of them die. Holy shit! He cut Hogback directly. They ignored Hogback completely. So he didn't get a decisive blow to Hogback then. He failed, sadly. What's gonna happen? Is he gonna squash them? He's obeying Moria, but is he also obeying other people from Moria? Yeah, this zombie resisting by a lot. So what? That's he's coming. He didn't even notice. He's gonna squash him. He squashed him. Nice. He's getting through to everybody. How is it even possible that he's finding them so quickly? No way, the invisible guy is still awake. Enjoy the ultimate zombie. Is he even noticed them? So far only Zoro group. So frankly, if Zoro succeed, isn't it? Their goal. Because now even Sanji fail all of a sudden. That's so bad. So he have 4 swords now, Zoro. Looks like the ship will gonna be destroyed entirely. He's unscathed all of a sudden, yeah? No blood, nothing. So what now? What's the plan? Zoro's happy about it, that's it. It should be fun, Zoro's saying. Okay, so that will be it for now, for today. Zoro versus Ryuma, the whole fight. Surprisingly, Sanji couldn't finish off Absalom as I thought he would. However, I think it's just like round 3. Chopper and Robin almost got Hogback, but Oars, the Luffy zombie, finished the job for them, so that's the same outcome. Only Brook got back the shadow. Luffy still struggling going after Moria. So yeah, everything is almost like finished, but not really. We're getting the brand new opponent, which is Luffy Zombie, and he is after the entire ladies and gents crew. Moria said that even if he gonna be thrown to the ship, anybody who is above 100 million should survive, so he don't have to hold himself up, the Luffy Zombie. So it's gonna be really tough fight. Don't know if they gonna... Zoro is happy about it, but I think it's better to just hide and wait for Luffy to get Moria. We will see. So far, let's go to the power level section. Welcome back to power level sections. As normal, we're gonna have 3 characters. Zoro Zombie. I was thinking he's gonna have similar strength to Inapple, but damn how wrong I was. So that's one. Next, we're gonna have minimum, maximum and average strength of Zombie Ryuma. And lastly, we're gonna adjust, update, almost up to final justification of Brook. But before that, I just want to remind you briefly, quickly about the rules what we're having here. So basically we're having 3 rules which we judging all of our characters' strength, which first of all is if a character can win with another character within 1 punch, that means the character is twice stronger. If the character can win a fight without fighting seriously, 1 punch or not, he is 10 times stronger. And if the character can win with a 1 punch and at the same time not fighting seriously, he's 20 times stronger. In case when we cannot apply any of the rules but the fight is concluded, the winner's minimum strength is gonna be either maximum, minimum or average strength of the guy who lose the fight. It all depends how much wounded is the winner. Let's go back to video now. Jigoro. So it is a weird one. I was really thinking he's gonna be similar strength to Sanji Zombie, and that would be the case, with a difference that Zoro Zombie got way stronger Mario, way stronger body, instead of Sanji, where Sanji simply got a dog. Actually, Zoro got a swordsman zombie body. So yeah, that's the difference, and that difference is pretty significant because it makes him so strong that when Robin trying to immobilize Jigoro with her devil fruit, pure strength was able to break through. And this is an indicator to his minimum strength, because that means he's at least Robin's strength because he was able to break through. So his minimum strength is gonna be average Robin's strength, which is 484, and that's already above Sanji's zombie level. Which is why I'm making this justification. Maximum strength. He is stronger than Zombie Sanji. He is not twice stronger. He cannot defeat Sanji Zombie with 1 blow. When we saw Zoro attack both of them, he literally couldn't defeat any one of them. Which means Jigoro is not twice stronger than Inapple, the Sanji Zombie. A Sanji Zombie is 326, which gives that Jigoro is not stronger than 652. And that's gonna be his maximum strength, ladies and gents. So in average, we're gonna have Jigoro, Zoro Zombie on level 568, and this is massive, ladies and gents. You're gonna see in a ranking. You're gonna see it. Next is Zombie Ryuma. Yes, that's right, you listened correctly. Zombie Ryuma, full justification right here, right now. Let's start. Minimum strength. Obviously going to the fight between Ryuma and Zoro, but before that we need to kind of calculate how strong Zoro is. Simply because Zoro does not possess all 3 swords. So he's fighting with 2 swords. So what kind of state Zoro has? Zoro can fight with no swords. Zoro can fight with 1 sword, 2 swords, 3 swords, and then going with this thing on his head that needs full strength. So what I'm gonna say, 1 sword is 33% of strength, 2 swords is 50%, 3 swords is 66, and 3 swords with the thing on his head, full strength. So I'm gonna use in this fight with Zoro was actually using half of his possible strength. So we're gonna talk about 2550. That's what kind of Zoro level was when he was fighting Ryuma. Simple as minimum strength for Ryuma. Point, Zoro was using Rashomon. We know that attack, he slides the train with the attack, and Ryuma countered it. Which means Zoro at this level of 2550 is not twice stronger than Ryuma, which means Zombie Ryuma is at least 1225 strength. Minimum strength, yes, and now it's gonna be a minimum background. Maximum though, we could say that Ryuma couldn't beat Zoro with that kind of level Zoro with 1 punch, which gives him 5099, twice as much. However, there is a better justification, so we're gonna skip those 3 rules. We're gonna go to the second part. Zoro won the fight. Okay, he was using 1 sword in the final attack, but he was wielding that 1 sword with both hands. So, it is still half Zoro. And that attack was the final attack, and he beat Ryuma down. That means Ryuma is not stronger than average strength of Zoro. Why average? Because Zoro was alright, he was tired but alright, but also he wasn't severely wounded. So it's neither maximum strength minimum, it's just as it is average strength 2550 at that time. And that gives average strength of Ryuma, ladies and gents, again rounding up, 1913. And ladies and gents, this is Ryuma Zombie case closed. Let's go to Brook. Final justification of Brook, because he had previously 2000 strength, but obviously that was super wide justification, so we need to narrow it down. Yes, so his minimum strength was justified as 692, and I'm gonna leave it as it is. In case of his maximum strength, which used to be over 3000, we're gonna justify it. So we're going to the fight between Ryuma and Brook. Brook was stating after the fight between Ryuma and Zoro that he wasn't taking him seriously in his fight. And that is partially true, ladies and gents. Partially true because most of the fight between Ryuma and Brook, Ryuma wasn't using name attack, which means he wasn't actually treating him seriously. However, the very last attack, when he was giving him last chance, he actually used a name attack. The same attack, in fact, which he was using in the final clash with Zoro when he lost the fight. Exactly the same attack. And this attack, when he was using against Brook, literally finished Brook off. Which means we can say that he won with 1 punch when he finally started to fight seriously. That's why I'm gonna say that Ryuma is twice stronger than Brook, and Brook maximum strength gonna be at most half of Ryuma. Simple as common sense. So Brook maximum strength, it's gonna be 957. Brand new Brook strength, it's gonna be, ladies and gents, 825. And that's case close. And it's way narrow range. It's not having 2000 plus range between minimum and maximum. Now we're having less than 300. And that's very accurate justifications. Now let's go to the rankings, because you're gonna be astonished. And there we are in the ranking, and the weakest one is Jigoro. However, Jigoro is having such an amazing strength that he is placed in position 38, just above, and ladies and gents, that's Zoro. Zoro before the power-ups. So Zoro before power-ups, let's say East Blue Zoro 566, and Zoro's zombie 568. It's not even 1% strong, it's exactly 0.33% stronger than Zoro, so we can say they are equally strong. So imagine now the fight. Let me know in the comments, what do you think, who's gonna win, Jigoro or Zoro from the East Blue? I really would like to know what you guys thinking. He is also above, as we see, Arlong or Chopper with the, I think that was with a Rumble Ball, and he's also below, of course, the Khalifa, the CP9 member, the weakest one even, and Berserker. However, he is strong enough to be in CP9 because the entry point is 500. So yeah, I can't wait your comments, what you guys thinking, Jigoro or Zoro is blue. And let's go to the next character here. Next is Brook with the 825 strength, I can say final strength, and he is position 28. All of the characters are, 1 second, yes? So all of the characters are within top 50 characters. Yes, all of the characters getting Grand Line Monster level, and as well Jigoro and Brook as Jigoro also getting faster than the bullet. They are moving so fast that the bullet means nothing for them. Yes. Okay, so Brook is stronger than average CP9. Average, I mean on the lower end, because stronger than Bueno. So he is pretty tough. Yeah, in any lobby he could stand a pretty good fight against CP9. Yes, he's also above Nami, he is below Mr. 1, and that kind of reasonable because Mr. 1 is all steel. Brook, to beat him, he will have to, you know, literally cut the steel, and that techniques, he didn't show us that kind of a technique yet, and also below Frankie. So those who were saying that he's on the Frankie level, there we are, he is actually Frankie level, slightly lower because I'm kind of understandable because Frankie is a cyborg. When Frankie was fighting the general zombie, he was literally cut from the stomach side, and means nothing for Frankie. Frankie was unscathed. So with Brook, the same thing could happen. So Frankie is gonna have an upper hand against Brook. Finally, Ryuma. He's getting additional title, which is stronger than steel. So he's keeping all of the titles, Grand Line Monster level, faster than a bullet, and stronger than steel, which means he could slice it in half, Mr. 1, baby. In fact, he is twice stronger than him. He is as strong as a giant Oimo and Kashi, even 100 points stronger, when 1% is gonna be 18, so he is between 5 and 10, I didn't calculate it, just cut it quickly in my head. Slightly more than 5% stronger than the giants, which is a big advantage if Ryuma gonna fight him. So if that's actually, you know, rotten Ryuma's body, okay, with some modifications from Hogwarts, and Brook's shadow, Brook we know is already weaker than Ryuma, I just imagine how strong Ryuma in prime or when he was alive would be. Also his body were looking like he's not that old, isn't it? I'm not sure how old was Ryuma, maybe you know it in the comment, but most importantly, Jigoro versus Zoro, I want to know that. Yes! So there we go, he's also below all the CP9 who have in Devil Fruit, who were very strong, like Jabra, Kaku, obviously Rob Lucci. They are not, maybe Kaku and Jabra is not twice stronger than Ryuma, but they have a clear advantage over him in a fight. So yeah, that's what we have so far. Let me know what do you guys thinking about my justifications, and see you in the next video.